Try to like make it face for you though.
I got that on audio. I'm gonna put that on the video. Did you hear this guy? He's like, wipe your feet. You know how dirty this thing is gonna get? All right, the GT has arrived. Guys, I'm excited to jump in here today and share with you guys what is my first thoughts on it. Today is my first day riding the GT, and I'm gonna be sharing with you guys what is my thoughts on it, what do I think about it. For me personally, I've been riding the Pine. I'm a Pine owner. I've been riding the Pine for a while now, but as you guys know, I also been able to ride the XR for many miles. So today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys what is my honest thoughts. Once I get on the GT, I'll share with you guys what do I really like about this new board and what I don't like about the board. First of all, if you're new around here, my name is Jimmy. I make content around the one wheel and e-bikes such as like the Super 73. So if you like stuff like that, I'll actually go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So like that, you won't be missing out when I put out new videos. Now, without further ado, let's go get riding into the Onewheel GT. Right away, one of the first things I noticed is the difference on this tire. Now the GT comes with like a threaded but also slick tire, which kind of helps you to get a little bit more nimble. Definitely reminds me of the Pine. Definitely reminds me of like how sharp of a turns you can take once you're riding the Pine. And it's something that it takes some time to get used to be honest with you. Now, also the concave pads. This is something that is super noticeable. As I'm riding here, I noticed that the concave pads kind of help your feet stay on the board, but like I said, it is something that you're going to have to get used to, especially if you're coming from riding a Pine or the XR. The GT seems to be a beast of itself. So we decided to take it on a cruise around Capitol Hill, and one of the first thing I can tell you guys, the board is powerful. So much power that it's so much noticeable. When you're going up hills, you can notice how much power the GT has. Coming up those hills, it just eats it like nothing. I am super surprised and amazed of how an amazing job the GT can do coming up hills. That is going to be a game changer for many people that weigh like more than me. I'm weighing at 150 pounds, I'm 5'6", and the Pine is able to get me up hills, you know, sort of can get me up the hills. But when it comes to the GT, this thing is a beast. The torque that it has in the motor has allowed me to get up hills that I have never been able to get up before. And that's going to be a game changer. Now, one of the things that I noticed that I didn't like about the board is when it comes to its stopping power. As you know, on the Pine or the XR, as soon as you try to come to a dead stop and you decide to pull back, I have never had to deal with tail dragging. But with the GT, almost every single time that I try to come into a dead stop, the tail ended up dragging. So I don't know, that's something to get used to, something that I don't really like. We even decided to switch it up from modes, from the Apex to another one, and that still was giving me the same issue where every single time I try to come to a dead stop, it just kept dragging the tail all the time. Oh yeah, a little bit when you brake, more responsive. Oh no, still dragging the tail. Damn, that's a little scary. That's like something to get used to. Today is my first day ever getting on this board, and all I can tell you, something to get used to, like comparing it to the XR, comparing it to the Pine, you're getting yourself into something completely new. And that's something you should consider. Like, if you're new to the one wheel community, this is the perfect time to get on this because, man, it's so much fun. But if you already got a Pine, you got a Pine X, or you got an XR, especially if you have an XR, my honest opinion is like, you might be good just staying with your XR and considering adding this up to the family. But it's not something I would say like, oh, you should get rid of your XR and just buy the GT. Definitely not. Definitely not. I love the XR. The XR is just a beast of itself. The GT is just like the XR on steroids, if you want to put it like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you made it to the end, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Whoa.